You want us to go to the Cecil Hotel?
Do you know what the Cecil Hotel is? What the stay on Main is? Do you know about Elisa Lam? The girl that ended up in the water tower?
Yes.
Oh. Do you want us to go to the hotel?
What time we should
So,
go?
Okay. Alright, we're gonna ask you what time you think we should go.
okay, that was like an okay.
I did it, it was like, alright, we're setting up. Turn the flashlight on for the hour that we should go.
11 p.m. 12 a.m. 10 p.m.
Should we give like increments?
Yeah, like what about 1:30?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
2:30.
Should we go at 1 a.m.? 1:30 a.m.?
Yes, 1:30 a.m.
What time is it?
So you're saying we should go to the Cecil at 1:30 a.m.
Correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah?
What time is
It
it?
totally
It's 12:41. We need to go to Taco Bell and go.
Hi guys, so welcome to my channel if you haven't already been here, or welcome back to my channel. This is my YouTube account if you're coming over here from my TikTok, and I hope you guys stay and subscribe. This is by far the most intense video and the most terrifying video I think that I've ever made in my life. And this particular night entirely was insane. And you saw from the start of this that it's almost like something else was leading us to the Cecil. I mean, maybe we're just all crazy, but but it really felt like whatever was coming through, whether that have been Rosemary. If you guys haven't already, I definitely encourage you to watch the Culver video too, just so you have a little bit more context. Whether that be Rosemary or whether that be something else. And I think the thing that was telling us to go to the Cecil may have been a entity from the Cecil. And you guys know how much I love what I do, but this definitely shook me to my core. This is something that even editing it and going back terrified me. And even in the moment, you're gonna see throughout the footage how quiet I am. I was just doing a lot of internal processing whenever I was at the Cecil, because it's a place that is so heavy and so intense that even if you're not someone who is intuitive or has a sixth sense or is a medium or psychic or anything, like even if you don't have those abilities, you still feel it. You still feel the heaviness. There's no denying the history that happened over there. So I was talking to Nicki a few days before going to the Cecil without knowing that we were going to the Cecil. And we were both bonding and talking about how we love ghost hunting and what brought us to ghost hunting and why we're so fascinated on the other side. And in the conversation, I looked at her and I was like, I'm very fascinated by ghosts. All of this stuff is so interesting to me. And it's been weird that I've grown up seeing this stuff, but I don't mess with demons. I don't want to open myself up to that. I don't see as much of a purpose in that. I don't purposely ever seek out a demon. And I just told her that that's so terrifying to me. And she looked at me and said, you know what? I think that people are scarier than demons, and people that have crossed over can be scarier than demons. And that set with me, or that just hit me really hard. That hit me really hard because I hadn't really thought of it like that before. And after experiencing the Cecil and going back and looking at the footage that we took at the Cecil, I would have to agree that I think that some people are scarier than demons. I also just want to go ahead and thank Nicki, because you'll see me like videoing from my phone throughout the video. Yeah, that's because I usually just film from my phone. I don't have a camera yet. And she has a nice camera, and so she actually let me borrow a lot of her film because the phone stuff like just wasn't working towards the end. and the filming that I was doing was awful. Like, it just didn't look good. So everyone thank Nicki Baber for most of the footage, because the majority of footage that's on here is hers that she took. And also Mackie and Amanda joined us, and it was such an honor. It was such an honor, and I genuinely don't think that I would have wanted to go through such a spooky, terrifying adventure with anyone else than those two girls. So I'm very thankful that we were all able to share this bonding experience and we're allowed to go to the Cecil. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into what exactly the Cecil Hotel is. The Cecil Hotel was built between 1920 and 1927 and was originally supposed to be a nice, luxurious hotel for Hollywood tourists and for wealthy businessmen. It's 15 stories, 700 rooms with a beautiful, stunning marble lobby. William Banks Hayner, Charles L. Dix, and Robert H. Shops? I don't know how you say his name. They all went in together to fund the hotel. And while the hotel was initially doing well, 5 years after it was built, the Great Depression hit. Almost overnight, the hotel turned into a seedy boarding house for the poor, the desperate, people who had something to run away from, criminals, and the homeless population boomed to about 10,000 within a 5-mile radius. And you guys all probably know just how bad Skid Row is today. And while this hotel has been the inspiration for a Stephen King novella, for many horror movies, and an entire season of American Horror Story, I really think that reading and watching those things don't even encompass half of the horrors that happen inside. So in 1927, the first death occurred. Percy Orman Cook was fighting with his wife whenever she threatened to take the kids. And that night, he took his own life in the Cecil Hotel. And this was the start of a long history of people taking their lives, accidental deaths, murders, all within the Cecil Hotel. There was multiple people that would even check in under a different name during the time of the Great Depression. In 1931, Manhattan Beach resident W.K. Norton checked in the Cecil Hotel under the name James Wiley, and nobody really knows why. And his cause of death was ingestion of capsuled poison, and to this day, nobody still knows if his death was at his own hands or murder. And this list goes on and on. The Wikipedia page states that there are 17 confirmed deaths, and I've read other articles stating that there are 30 confirmed deaths. But the manager, Amy, reports that in the 10 years of her working there, she witnessed 80 deaths. So that would put the total deaths of it being around for all these years to well over 100 at the bare minimum. Another unsolved murder that we really wanted to highlight that happened within the Cecil Hotel happened in 1964, which was a woman by the name of Goldie Oscar, and she had the nickname of Pigeon Goldie because she would always bring food with her to feed the pigeons. She was just a cute little old lady. She was a retired telephone operator, and she was really, really well loved by the community. And whenever she checked into the Cecil Hotel, a worker came in whenever she was supposed to check out, and he found her deceased. Shortly after she was found, they found a man walking where she used to go feed the pigeons, covered in blood. He seemed dazed and they arrested him on the spot, but he was later released and her murder was never solved. I'm gonna go ahead and start the footage of us walking around the Cecil, and I say this every single time, but if there's something that I'm not seeing or I'm not picking up on that you guys are seeing or you guys are picking up on, please let me know in the comments below. I definitely don't always see or pick up on absolutely everything. And if you do see something, please also put the timestamp if you can. Okay, the spirit box started to go off literally on its own.
We've been walking on Skid Row forever. Just walked back to the car, like it's been in the backpack. Nothing has changed.
Oh my god.
Except we're about to get into the Cecil Hotel.
In the 1980s, Richard Ramirez began to stay at the Cecil Hotel. And again, the Cecil Hotel was known as the place where serial killers could let their hair down. He would basically walk around Skid Row looking for his next victims and then come back to the Cecil Hotel ready to go to bed, covered in blood, and no one would stop him. Frequently, he would also drop his bloody clothes behind the back alleyway of the Cecil Hotel. And pretty soon after him, in 1991, Jack Uderweger ended up staying at the Cecil Hotel to emulate the Night Stalker's crimes. He was an Australian serial killer that committed murder in several countries, including Austria, West Germany, Czechoslovakia, and the United States. He was initially convicted in 1974 for killing a woman. And this is something that I didn't know going into the Cecil Hotel. and you guys will know why this is so significant later on. But he began to write exclusively while in prison. And his work gained the attention of the Australian literary elite. And they took his work, his written work, into evidence, which helped him get released. Because they were like, oh, see? He's rehabilitated. Look at what he's written. And so Oedeweger was put on parole in 1990. And after his release, he became a minor celebrity because of his works, and he started to become a playwright as well. But within months, he resumed killing women. And specifically how he would do this is he would strangle women by their underwear, and he had a specific knot that was signature to him that he would leave them with. So we continued around the hotel for a little bit and decided to go by gut feeling and just pick a particular room wherever we felt like was the most heaviest and had the most activity, and that is the direction that we went. And Nicki found a room and opened the door, and this is the upcoming footage. And knowing what you guys know now, let me know what you think. We're literally in the middle of the Cecil Hotel right now. This is insane. This is absolutely insane.
I kind of think we should split up.
Do you really?
I don't think we should split up.
was such a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't think we should split up. I think it's too sketchy.
I just remember one person next. I'm just.
There's two rooms right across from each other right there.
It literally brought us here, and we randomly chose this room.
True.
Yeah.
So I say we do.
We should introduce ourselves. My name's Mackie.
My name's Amanda.
I'm Nicki.
I'm Liz. This is every single one of our first times in the Cecil Hotel. Yeah.
We brought some equipment to try and communicate with you. We brought ourselves to try and communicate with you.
We have a pink flashlight right here. You could come up and touch the pink flashlight. You can make it turn on and off. We have a REM pod. It's this red light in front of us. You can come up near the REM pod and touch this antenna, the stick coming out of it. It'll make it go off and let us know you're here. Or you can come up and hit this cat ball right here and it will light up. You can make knocks, and you can also speak directly to one of us. But with that being said, temperature's going on.
Temperatures. That's EMF.
That's
not
a
temperature. EMF.
So that's like energy with that being said.
Could you-
Someone's here.
Yeah, could you put a little bit more energy into that? Make one of the colors go off? Or...
What is that? The fire alarm. Like that needs a battery. Oh, no, not the beeping. The
I know, I hear it.
just started.
I hear it.
It almost sounds mechanical. I swear something will walk past. Is it that guy? Yeah. What is it? Like, what is that? EMF reading. Yeah. It's a shadow figure. It was like a clear figure.
Wait.
You saw something. Yeah. That was clear. That was literally clear.
Whoever this saw, can you come up and tap this flashlight? Or a cat ball? I thought it was a person too.
I really heard it.
Flashlight. Does we need turn that off?
Oh my gosh. This is
Can you please step away and make the REM pod stop beeping?
Just like your glasses, you think?
Yeah.
The sixth floor is pretty scary.
Sixth floor?
Yeah, the sixth floor, like pretty much on this side, like the third, fourth, and fifth. Yeah, like, yeah, like.
Yes, Mr. Ramirez. Do you think it is? I do. I thought it was him since
I feel like.
Can you make it stop, please, if it's you? We're asking
Flashlight.
We're asking respectfully.
Could you please step away, make it stop blinking?
It's so hot.
It's really low now.
My throat hurts. Yeah.
I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So there was 2 really famous prolific serial killers who stayed here.
What the hell?
Richard Ramirez and the other one, I can't remember his name. He was an Australian man who was released from prison. If you don't make it stop, we're gonna turn it off. 5, 4, 3, 2. He like made it worse. And he got to lie that too. And I think he used to shoot women with their own bras. Horse. And I feel like that's why when you said your throat hurts, that's what it made me think of. He murdered multiple women. He actually stayed here as a reporter and like pretended that he was helping the problem. He worked with police and provided dialogues, and all the while was murdering women. Like he was the reason the police were showing. Another question.
And you think it's Richard here?
I think yeah, it's Richard.
Do you think he's still in here?
Yeah,
Do Richard Ramirez, do you stay here permanently? If you do, can you make one of these devices go off?
I don't know why. Is this your happy place? Could you turn this off to confirm? If you liked staying here, could you turn that pink flashlight off? That's sick.
Is there any evidence of you left here? Or things you did?
Anything in your room?
Or in the walls?
Is there a specific room you haunt? Turn on the flashlights if it's a specific room.
Turn on the flashlight if it's a specific room. Turn on the REM pod if it's not, if it's the whole hotel that you like to haunt. The REM pod's the red device. Again, Mr. Ramirez, if you prefer a single room, touch our flashlight. REM pod. Are you fucking kidding me? Where is it? Like, what was the answer? It's the whole hotel. The whole hotel. It's not a specific room. It's got a nuts. Yeah. Can you make it light up any other colors? Get closer to it. It's never going to
No. Make it turn blue or purple. Yellow, blue, then purple. Put some more energy in. Take energy from my light. Make it to blue or purple.
We're going to turn it off in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Just help it.
Mr. Ramirez, if there's somewhere specific you want us to go, could you turn on that REM pod again? And if you'll follow us no matter where we go in this hotel, I want you to turn on the pink flashlight.
You asked if it would follow us in the hotel or want to get a specific place, but what if it just wants us to stay here?
I could also ask the dowsing rods too to like point to a specific area that it wants us to go to. Is that okay?
Yeah. Would you do that? Would you use the dowsing rods to lead us somewhere? I felt like the floor is vibrating. No. Feels like a sink. I say it's worth a shot.
Enjoy.
Mr. Ramirez, can you show me what a yes is? Can you show me what a no is? Okay, you can also use these rods to lead us to a certain direction. Can you point to where you are in the room?
And Bryce is right there.
Wait, are you by the front door? Oh, that's
I should recognize the noise.
yeah. What was that?
You dropped that.
Did she?
Yeah.
Was
I
that
know
the
it was
other lap?
totally on my lap, but I didn't move.
No, she
But
didn't.
like we could totally look back
Yeah.
and watch it.
I believe they didn't move. I was just saying those went off because it fell.
Yeah.
So, is there a direction in the hotel that you would like to take us?
I just physically saw like an orb on your face. Yeah, like on your cheek.
Any other victims that they don't know about?
Oh, yeah.
Are there any other victims that are not known?
I think
Yes.
the signs, yes.
It's already going further towards yes.
To see if he responds to the number.
Okay, do I start at 1? That seems so low.
Well, how many is for sure?
Flashlight.
One, yes.
Okay, alright, I'll start, turn the flashlight off, and I'll start. You can let us know your number. If that's what you want, if you want the attention, you want people to know. Yeah, we had it off.
Worst wants people to know.
Alright, make the REM pod stop. Turn off the flashlight and we'll start.
If you will only talk to us in this room.
What the fuck?
And I think randomly chose this room.
I know.
What, we need to figure out what it is about this room. Is this really important to you?
Did you know someone?
Yes.
I know. Do you want us to leave?
The room got colder.
I agree.
Yeah, the heat's gone. After we asked if this room
It
was
was
significant,
Yeah.
it was a yes.
Following us, or all of those questions.
Yeah.
Turn it off when she goes to 6. Alright, there it is.
All right, we're headed up to the 6th floor.
Oh, I felt so sick in there.
My stomach, my throat, like.
Nauseous. I was like on the verge of passing out. My food wasn't being quiet.
After Jack, the hotel ended up getting a more prominent reputation for being hotel death, and it wanted to rebrand. So they made themselves into this hip, cool new hotel called the Stay on Main. And in 2013, Elisa Lam came to LA to experience everything and wanted to stay at the hip new hotel, Stay on Main, not knowing what would happen to her. The case of Elisa Lam has been covered everywhere, but an absolutely sinister video of her on an elevator went viral. It looks as though she's scared of something or paranoid. She's overall just acting very strange in the video, and only hours after went missing. So people were very concerned, and people were like, oh, maybe she's scared of something, maybe there's someone out there. And this is when theories about what had happened to her just began to fly. But one of the theories behind it is they thought that maybe she was playing this Korean game that would open up a portal. There was a Korean elevator game in which you would press different buttons in a certain order and go up and down the elevator, and eventually the doors would open and you would be in another dimension. So some people think that she might have been playing the game and maybe it just went horribly wrong. Some people think that maybe she's being tormented by ghosts in the footage, or maybe someone outside of the elevator really is trying to get her and she's just trying to get away from them. Another theory is that she was misusing substances that potentially caused her to hallucinate or be tripping, essentially, but her toxicology report found no evidence of substances or alcohol intoxication, but her toxicology report found no evidence of substance or alcohol misuse. However, there are some body language experts that have said that her actions signal a level of emotional dissonance. And as you guys know how this story ends, people started to report that the water was tasting a little bit funny in the hotel, and maintenance went up to go check the water tank and they found her dead body in the water tank. So people in the hotel had been bathing in that water and drinking that water for days before they ever found Elisa's body. The other two theories to add on to this is that some people think that she unalived herself. I'm used to talking on TikTok. I don't think that that word is appropriate on here either. So I'm just gonna stick to the term unaliving if you guys don't care, just so I don't get flagged for that. But it was reported that the coroner said after a full review of circumstances, it didn't support the idea that Lam ever intended to harm herself. So the last thing that was left was an accidental drowning. Lam had a history of bipolar disorder and wasn't taking her medications during the time, so it's possible that she was in a manic episode and went up to the water tower and somehow got herself in there. And as you guys know, the case was ruled as an accident. But no matter what the cause of death is, I do think that we connected with her briefly, and I just hope wherever she's at, she is at
Hey, why do you look like you have the same thing on your neck?
On your neck.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Yes, you do.
No, you literally do.
Where?
The same direction too, because mine was to the right.
Yes.
And what if the thing leading us here wasn't Rosemary?
What if it was something from the Cecil Hotel that wanted us to come to the Cecil Hotel?
And what if it was the guy that's girls? That's 2 necks.
You're right, and you were feeling choking.
Yeah.
So that's
It hasn't stopped.
And the weirdest part to me, always with ghost hunting and stuff, is when the puzzle pieces start to fit.
I know.
Because it's tonight has been such a scatter of everything that we've done.
Literally.
And now thinking back on it, the only reason that we're here is because
the REM pod was going off and told us the exact time to get here.
Whoever led us down here with the flashlight, we're here now. Can you give us a sign that this is where you wanted us to come? You can turn on our flashlight by tapping it. You can turn on the REM pod by going near it or putting energy into it. But just give us or you can even knock on the wall or make a noise, but give us a sign that this is where you wanted us to come.
But I also don't think that I have these in the right order.
Do you feel like anyone's here?
I don't feel like they're in the room with us, but
Yeah. The flashlight just turned on and off.
but they're like here with us.
Can you step into this room with us to talk? Is there a different room that you'd rather us go to talk to you? Flashlight. I get the room number.
Was it not this one?
Is it that one?
I have these in the wrong order, but
843.
I don't know.
What's that?
Okay, if you want us to go to a room on the 8th floor, can you turn on this flashlight?
Oh yeah, that's a better way to do it.
I think we should go to the 8th floor and have them guide us from
Also, I
there.
can do the downstairs.
True, yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
In what room?
This one.
Oh, it's right here. Okay, well, I just got dizzy.
Right across from the Holy Bible.
Oh,
Okay. And isn't it weird that like a lot of the doors, not most, are locked on this? Yes.
that's facing the dumpster.
This is facing the back alley.
Oh my gosh. Yep, exactly where he would dump his clothes. Look at the entire floor. It's a massive stain. Yeah.
It's like it scrunched so hard that the mesh was rubbed off the floor.
Did someone lead us to this room?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone's here, Elisa Lam, Richard Ramirez, anyone else who stayed here, this is your last chance to talk to us.
We're gonna go under the spirit box.
So if you're willing to talk to us through the Estes method right now, can you tap that flashlight and turn it off and let us know that you're ready to start?
Or turn on our REM pod.
We'll give you 15 seconds.
Mess it up.
There, right? Here we go.
Alright, who's going under?
Okay, let's go through. Alright, we're gonna go through. You choose who you want to talk to directly. I'm Mackie. Turn on the flashlight if you want to talk to me, or the REM pod.
I'm Amanda. Same thing. You could turn on or off either of our devices if you want to talk to me.
I'm Nicki. If you want to talk to me, let me know.
I'm Liz. You can turn on or off either device if you would like to talk to me.
Oh!
It said Liz.
Okay, let's do it.
Don't repeat it.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't come out by yourself. I'll tell you something bad happens.
Alright, if you make the REM pod stop and turn off the flashlight, we'll open a line of communication.
They're excited.
Turn off the flashlight. All the way off.
Turn it all the way off and we'll start talking to you and asking questions.
Okay. What is your name?
I'm here to tell you.
I think it's Elisa. Are you here to tell us what happened to you?
I believe that in all of.
Do you know what happened to you, Elisa?
Yes, she does. Ignore that.
Elisa, how many people are here with us right now? How many spirits?
It's most definitely.
Elisa, are you the one who turned on the flashlight?
I'm completely lost.
It's like she was lost when she was.
Are you the one that turned on the flashlight, Elisa?
If it's Elisa, would the flashlight turn off?
12.
12. They gave us a number. Is Ramirez here? Richard Ramirez.
I'm visiting?
Because I feel the exact same way I felt in his room.
What was the other guy's name?
Something
Jack. Jack. Is Jack here with us?
You could have.
I have a total theory. Is Pigeon Goldie here with us?
It's too close.
It's a REM pod and flashlight, everything too close.
Move away.
Is that better?
It's moving.
It's moving.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Somebody just touched me too. Can you tell me who touched me?
There's 2 more?
2 more people just walked in.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Don't believe that. That gave me full chills too. What's your name?
Yes.
What's your name? I want to speak to one.
The author?
I want to speak to one of you and one of you only. The person who just came in. What is your
It's
name?
apparently a waste.
What is your name? You have to answer. Are you from the right
It's going to be.
or the left side?
Hold me?
You're not allowed to touch any of us.
You're not allowed to touch me.
And we're not going to ask any more questions until you answer. Are you from the right or the left side?
You're not allowed to touch me.
There's something glowing in the bathroom behind us.
I've been watching it for the longest time behind my head.
Yep. It wasn't there 2 minutes ago.
Thank you. Are you in the bathroom? Turn off the flashlight.
One of them is.
I'm sitting here.
Sorry, I don't even need to say it out loud. I just don't have anything to write down, so I want to tell you what I'm hearing also.
Okay.
But I think that might have
It's
noticed.
gone. The light's
So-
gone.
It died. The light died. I don't
No,
know.
the bathroom light turned off.
The light behind you is gone.
As that turned off.
Yeah.
There's multiple people here, and I think that the spirit box is picking up multiple of them, and so am I. Yes.
What are you hearing?
I'll just keep answering. Keep going. That's what I'm hearing. I won't ask questions. I'll only say what I hear.
It's enough.
Is Elisa Lam here with us right now?
She is.
Is Richard Ramirez here with us right now? Jack?
Yep. Keep going.
Are you trying
Goldie,
to affect,
are you here?
Are you trying to affect any of us? Physically?
All of you.
You don't have our permission to do that.
You can't touch any of us, you can't come near any of us. Do you understand?
No.
She said no, and also when you were like, something like you don't have permission, I heard don't need it. But didn't want to say it out loud just because it's not
It sounds like a man's talking at the same time as you.
I know, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
But only you.
What's your name?
It's gone.
What happened to you, Elisa?
Oh.
I mean, what did they delete on your Tumblr?
No.
What we went through?
Was someone else with you the night?
Helpless.
Were you alone the night of your death? Were you alone?
Is there anything you can tell us to help us know what happened? Yes.
There is. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Speak through Liz. She can be your voice.
So sorry that happened to you.
This one's for them.
This one's for them.
The light's on back in the bathroom. For who?
I'm hiding.
Is it for the victims?
Who are you hiding from?
Waiting.
Were you already passed away before you went into the tank? Were you? Yeah.
Did you get in the tank yourself? Or did somebody put your body there?
Turn the flashlight off or put your body there.
Turn on the REM pod for you did it yourself.
I need to show something.
Will you take us somewhere?
Who were the men that brought you the package from the bookstore? Was it a person that hurt you?
More than one.
Was an entity involved in what happened to you? Yes. She did.
It didn't work.
So I just pulled my shirt.
Ask.
Did you pull my shirt? Is this room significant in any way?
Did you leave any hints behind, Elisa?
No. What did you say?
Did you leave any hints behind?
Did you know what was going to happen to you, Lisa?
I heard no.
Did you?
Did you know the person that did this to you?
Are you at peace?
Yes.
That was like a good yes.
You get it?
You get it. Are you happy that everyone knows your story now?
Yes.
Yes.
Was the person who did this to you, are they also stuck in this hotel?
Are you stuck in this hotel, Lisa? Turn the flashlight off or no?
Just go.
Should
Just
we
no.
leave?
Are you done talking to us? It'll be 4:30 exactly.
Is it 4:30?
It's 4:30.
Exactly.
We have to leave right now.
Do you have anything else you want to say with us before we go?
Any last things?
Or you can turn off the flashlight to say goodbye.
Listen carefully.
Okay.
Right. We're listening.
Goodbye, Lisa.
Anything else you want to say?
We have to go.
There's reports.
I don't want to leave her.
Can we talk to you outside in the car?
Yes. Okay.
Let's do it.
Follow
Because we
us.
have to go.
If you're turn off the flashlight if you'll follow us downstairs.
Elisa.
Elisa only. No one else. Do you understand? No one else is permitted to come with us. Turn the flashlight off to confirm you understand. We'll give you 15 seconds.
Turn around.
Okay, let's go. I think we gotta go.
You did not turn
I did. Oh my gosh, imagine, like, a camera.
I was too scared to look at it. Because I could feel stuff behind it.
Yeah.
Which sounds so wild to say. I sound like a crazy person. Yeah, I just don't know if what had come through to us at the Culver Hotel was something that was actually good. And so I wonder because Amanda's neck was scratched there, and then it was almost like confirming it once we got to the Cecil with Mackie's neck being scratched. So my theory is that potentially he had come through. And I think it's also the fact that Jack Udevager pretended to be reformed. I think that maybe he was potentially even just pretending to be Rosemary or pretending to be something positive just because in his life here, he was, you know, pretending to be this reformed prisoner. And he became the poster boy for rehabilitated murderers. And I think whenever we connected at the very end and he specifically asked for me, it was like, I was like the last one that he hadn't messed with yet, which is just so bizarre to think about. But yeah, my theory is that Jack had reached out to us at the Culver and told us to go to the Cecil that night, and then communicated to us at the Cecil. And I wish that I had done more research into Jack and had this piece of information before, but I just didn't, was the fact that he was an author and so prideful about it. And that's what made him a minor celebrity. When Amanda was asking, what's your name? Who is this? And I was saying the author, it's like it all makes sense now. Like he was trying to come through. And at the very end, whenever they were trying to connect with Elisa, they were asking if, you know, we could continue the conversation with her out in the car. And that light like was not confirming that. Whenever specifically we asked if nothing else would follow us, that light was not confirming it. I almost like wished that I had looked at that footage sooner to know, but either way, I still did a massive cleansing whenever I came back to my house, and nothing weird has happened since. Like I've got to say, like the air feels very clean here. It feels good. The vibe in the room feels really good. I just can't shake the feeling of being watched whenever I edit the footage. But actually just coming back and walking around in daily life, I don't feel like anything followed me, if that makes sense. And if you guys have any other theories that you would like to share, let me know what you think. But that's kind of my gut instinct. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. This was very intense to make. And yeah, and a very scary experience. I'm really curious to read the comments on this and kind of excited to read the comments because I want to see like what you guys are feeling and what you guys are seeing through the screen. I know everybody in the comments is always like, I was like, no, like, you know, like talking about protecting themselves and positive energy. I don't think anything's gonna come through YouTube, you guys. Like, I think you gotta be there for something to happen. So y'all are protected. I will put a little prayer over this video in a pretty little package. Yeah, and just let me know what you guys see and what you guys think and where you guys want me to go next. Because I feel like because I did that one, it's like, okay, now I can do anything that's terrifying. Which maybe I shouldn't have that mindset, but I feel like the biggest band-aid has been like torn off. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me for this wild ride. I love you all. I'm looking forward to reading the comments again, and yeah, follow me, subscribe here, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, all for more content and just so I can hear from you guys and let me know where to go from here.